In this example, we're being asked to convert 21% into parts per million. Now, you should recognize that this is really just the reverse of the previous example, where we converted parts per million into percent. Of course, we'll do this with the factor label method as always. So we need to take the number we have, 21%, and put it over 1 to make it a fraction. Then we need to multiply that fraction by 1. And we'll figure out how to express 1 so that we can get rid of the unit percent and get the unit parts per million. So we'll start with the conversion relationship. We know that 1% is the same thing as 10,000 parts per million. So I can make two fractions out of this conversion relationship. I can either take 1% and put it over 10,000 parts per million, or I can take 10,000 parts per million and put it over 1%. Either way, I have a fraction which is equal to 1. Which fraction do I use? Well, that depends on the units. Let's try the first fraction. Let's try multiplying 21% over 1 by 1% over 10,000 parts per million. If I do that, I don't cancel the percent unit, and I've got to get rid of the percent unit. So that's obviously not the right fraction to use. So we have to use the other fraction. If I take 21% over 1 and multiply it by 10,000 parts per million over 1%, then the percents cancel, and that's good because I wanted to get rid of the unit percent. And I'm left with the unit parts per million. That's also good because that's the unit I wanted to end up with. Well, now that I know which fraction to use, the rest is just numbers. I have 21 over 1 times 10,000 over 1. When I multiply that out, I get 210,000. What's the unit? Well, the unit percent has canceled. The only unit left is parts per million. So the answer is 21% is the same as 210,000 parts per million.